Hey folks, this is Mark with Orient Watch USA.com, and here today we have the SEL06001D. Now this is Orient's M-Force series, as you can see right on my wrist right here. It's got an awesome blue dial, folks. Take a look at that. Now what I want to do is just talk about briefly what it has. Now this is a mechanical watch, okay? I'm sure you're well accustomed to Orient's mechanicals, but it's got a date as well as a power reserve indicator right on the dial. If you take a closer look, you'll see the M-Force logo with the 200-meter inscription right towards the left, as you see there, Orient Automatic on the top, as well as the date window. Now we're going to cut into the date window. You can see right there. Just want to make sure that's there. Now if you see the hands being a little green, that's because this thing looms really well. I'm going to show you that. Now this is a power reserve indicator. If you don't know what this is, I'll explain it to you just in a little bit, but it just basically lets you know how much power you have in the spring. Now this is our unidirectional bezel, as you can see. And one thing really nice about this watch is those nice bold shoulders that really covers the crown over there. As you can see, a little zoomed up image right there. Here's a little rotation of the watch. You know, this case is actually really special. It's got anti-magnetic properties as well as a great shock bearing system inside. It's actually got 3 ISO certifications, one for diving, one for the shock bearing, and one for the anti-magnetic case. Now here's the band. The clasp does have 2 push buttons, fold over with a safety, alright? It's got a nice solid, it even has solid end links. It's completely solid. Look at that. Alright, here's the loom, folks. This is one of the greatest things. I mean, you can almost even read all the inscription inside. There's no camera tricks. Camera was just placed to auto, and that was it. Alright, let's take a much closer look at this watch, and one of the real key points of a diver's watch is that all the 3 hands that tell time must be luminous along with the indexes. And as you can see, all of those things are loomed, but the 2 things that I want to point out is the power reserve indicator along with the 12 o'clock position of the bezel are both loomed. Alright? Now because of all these things along with the case and all the other appointments, this has a ISO certification to be a true diver's watch. Now this case is very special. It also has anti-magnetic properties, receiving the ISO certification with that also. And inside the case, there's a shock bearing system, and that also has an ISO certification. So what you have is something with all the bells and whistles, alright? So unidirectional bezel, as you can see right there. And let's just talk about the features of the movement, date, along with power reserve. Now, dates and power reserve are probably the 2 most important features along with time on a mechanical watch. Now, I'm going to show you first, I believe, that this is a hackable movement. If I pull it out the time, then go to the time setting feature, it's going to stop the second hand, and it is also a hand windable movement. Alright? So what I'm going to show you now is that when I pull out the crown to its time setting feature, you're going to see that the second hand is going to stop. When I take it out of the time setting feature of the second position of the crown, you're going to notice that the second hand and the time will start again. Now this is the whole purpose of this is just for time synchronization. So when you see it sweep around the 0, go ahead and pull it out, and when you go ahead and sync it with a digital watch, when you see go to 0, go ahead and put the crown in, and now you're synced. This watch is also hand windable. Now if you notice, if I'm at the 0 position, which means right as I unscrew it, and in that position, oh sorry, now I'm actually showing you how to do date. At this position, in the first position, I can now adjust date, and the second position, I can adjust time. Once you're done, always place this, the crown back. Now I'm going to show you how to wind the watch. Now, the position you need to be in is just, right as you unscrew the crown, it's in that really neutral position. That's where you need to be. And when you're there, go ahead and work towards the red indicator, and you'll notice that the power reserve indicator is going to go towards 40, which means that you're adding power to the spring. Don't go too much past the 40, then you're going to pretty much stress the system. It has a skate wheel, but we don't want to do that. Always screw the crown back in, folks. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the M-Force Beast in blue. Hope to see you wearing one soon.